All right, one more time. Just hang on a sec here. I got to disable my steering here. I'm going to try this one without it and see if the pack dynamics are going to behave a little bit differently this time around. Obviously, lately just been getting spit out into the wind there no matter what I do, and it seems to be happening to everyone else. At least that's what I'm hearing across the board there. So let's just, for fun, for argument's sake, whatever you want to call it, switch it off, see what happens there. Hopefully, well, it's going to be a nightmare if it's not going to change anything because I'm going to be unable to steer myself back into the pack there. But all right, doesn't really matter. If you enjoy watching me burying myself on these things here, don't forget to leave me a like, possibly even give me a sub. I'd really appreciate it. This is going to be one hell of a heavy ride here. Advanced layer 650, 1000, whatever you want to call it, ACAT. I did this one last week. Legs haven't improved since then, gotta say. That was a bit of a nightmare. But let's have a look, see how this one goes. Prospect Park loop, 4 laps. Just about 22 kilometers. Well, I'm feeling pretty awful right from the get-go. Get the draft. Also, gotta remember, when I fire off a power up, I gotta use my keyboard. This isn't changing a goddamn thing. Look at this. All right. I'll slip to the back. I didn't check out Zwift Power before this race here because, well, it doesn't exactly do wonder for my psyche, so. What is this? Look at this. Close the gap. Look, I'm in the middle of the pack here. But I keep getting spat out to the left. So I guess it's going to be my spot if I want to get some draft, apparently. Well, we're going to test this out, see how it goes. Lex is always feeling thoroughly cooked. So even though the pace right now is pretty much non-existent, I'm still feeling pretty bad. But I don't know. That changed the other day. I was feeling awful and off the map, and I knew we had Keith Hill to climb in the end there. I was dreading that the whole way, but as a matter of fact, Keith Hill, for lack of a better word, turned out to be quite comfortable, really. So for some odd reason, I just found my legs going up that hill. All right, somebody's going. Somebody's going. I have no idea who that is. And anybody gonna follow? No. Going on the downhill, that's not really the place to go there, guy. I'm going to get spat out in the wind here in a couple of minutes. Unless, of course, what if I ease off here and just slip to the back? What happens? Okay. One more time. We're having trouble with the draft here. Way off to the side. All right, no worries. Things haven't started hurting yet. Once we get to the climb, though, it's about halfway there, things are going to change. All right, Dave's going. Okay. And here we go. It's just going to be every guy for himself now. Everybody's just probably sitting laughing at me right now. Look at this guy. He's going to be cooked next time. And we're just going to roll him. I'm trying to wake up my legs, but that wasn't good at all. Yeah, spat out in the wind again. Get in the draft. Come on, drop into the draft. Fuck this, I'm going to try and switch it back on. I might get kicked out of the race for this. Don't do that. There you go. Come on, come on. Come on, the other one. Come on, the left one, please. And there's the right one. For fuck's sake. We'll try this again. Okay, let's go. There you go. Alrighty. Is it working? It isn't working. Alright, so it was switched off before the race started. Nothing I can do about that. Oh, there it is. It's back. Jesus Christ, Zwift. Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. Patient or weak. That means everybody else being patient, me being weak. All right, Dave. Dave's gone off the front, but this downhill, it just rolls everybody. Big peloton like this, even though it's only about 15 riders, but still. Or 20 maybe. Yeah. Conclusion about this, Zwift, switching off steering made absolutely no difference. Only made it worse because I can't manually steer myself back into the pack, which is a necessity. So, experiment concluded. Let's race. Somebody's got to be holding something back here. Ow. Again. Well, legs hurt more than the lungs do, if I'm honest. I figure I should be taking a couple of days off the bike, but yeah. So my heart rate, just like everyone else's, I would imagine, is pretty low, but my legs feel awful. what might surprise a few people, if you can talk about being surprised when you've done 3 laps on this thing, was the fact that the sprint actually happens before the climb ends. So everybody just psychologically, subconsciously, they let up once they pass the banner. But the climb actually goes on for another 50 yards or so. But is that going to be enough to cheat anybody? Well, that remains to be seen. See if he might try and hit some red numbers once the climb starts. He's got a bit of a head start on everybody. Oh, okay. Well, obviously we've heard that before, haven't we? But you never know. Well, somebody went. You know what? I'm going to try breaking away. After we're done on this downhill, if nobody goes, I'm going to try and go. I'm not going to last, but why the hell not? I think Donner might be trying to go this time. No? Alright. Let's make everything just calm down here. 53, it's too fast, can't go yet. As long as we're going this fast, it's not going to be possible. Not that it's going to be possible anyhow, but even getting 10 meters is going to be an issue. Alright. Jeez, dude. Did you look at sweat power? I got nothing. I was expecting them to ignore me, but alright, no matter. Alright, I'll take that as a compliment. Ow. Well, totally different than what I expected.